Grand Rising, beautiful souls, divine beings, earth angels, star seeds, everyone of the light. Hey, random cross watchers. I've noticed on my channel that I have more people that are unsubscribed that are watching me. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. But at least you are giving me a little bit of watch time. But anyway, just my 2 cents on that. This is Eros Well, and I'm Eros Mary, and we're going to be doing a reading for the collective. He could be a she could be a he or a they. It could be past, present, or future. I'm not a legal, medical, or mental professional, so if something comes up in those areas, please seek the proper support and authorities. Let's clear the air. Hello, Irene. Hello, Tishan. Okay, breathe. I do have a fan on in the background, which is crazy weather here. You have to have a heater at night and an air conditioner on during the day. And I'm trying not to run my air conditioner. So I just have a fan on in the background. Ready? Breathe. All right. I hope everyone's doing well. As y'all can see from the thumbnail, I pulled out, excuse me, they don't want me to talk about it. Excuse me. Angel number 27. Okay. And it has a Virgo energy, which is the Hermit card. Okay. Because 2 + 7 is 9. Also, this card fell out when I was looking for the Hermit card. Okay. And it's the 7 of Swords. Okay. So this is like something going on behind the scenes. A deception, right? Thievery. And so I said, okay, well, this is the Investigator card. So I said, okay, there's an investigator looking at some deception that's going on behind the scenes. So I pulled out from a different deck and it said he's on a mission. He or she's on a mission. Together, we are unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I'm determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacles if we work as a team. So it definitely feels like this investigator could be coming towards some divine beings and asking for their help. Okay? And what he or she needs help with is uncovering a whole community played mind games, okay, on divine beings behind the scenes is what I'm getting from that. Isn't it cool how I just pull one angel number card and I get all of that from that? That's how you know you got some kind of skill or talent going on there. Hey, Posh Randy. Okay, this is since the 2 + 7 is 9, and that's the Hermit card. The only energy here so far is the Virgo energy. Okay, it's Mercury and Saturn energy. But I'm also, the opposite sign of Virgo is the Pisces, right? So I'm getting Pisces energy, Virgo energy, and a little bit of Libra energy. All right. Okay, also, something could have happened when you were 27 years old all the way till you were 39. Also, I'm getting that. But angel number 27 means you're on the right path in your life and in your spirituality, and that things are working out how they should. That's why I said I'm also getting a little bit of the Libra energy, the balancing of justice, right? 27 reminds you that you and your partner are a team and you can tackle anything. Do they, Irene? The trailer park from hell? Yes, indeed. Um, so if you're in a relationship, when you see number 27, it reminds you that you and your partner can tackle anything, okay? If you're single, it could tell you that love could be just around the corner, okay? And that it's on its way. But 27 is about trust and inner wisdom. Trust that the universe has a plan for you. Embrace the journey that comes ahead. Also, my music people are going to love this. The number 27 club, right? It's the club for celebrities who died at 27, like Kurt Cobain, probably want a cracker, you know, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison. Number 27 is often regarded as a mythical mystery, an important, like a mysterious number. It's an important number across the span of time, from like the Roman time and even biblical times. Number 27 was very mysterious. It is the only positive whole number that is exactly 3 times the sum of its digits. So 2 plus 7 is 9, right? 3 times 9 is 27. So that's another reason why it's so important. It's a perfect cube, more or less, is what it's saying. And a lot of people think cubes are really 4s. We're not going to get into all that mathematician stuff, okay? Feeling like the Rain Man here. Okay. Also, number 27 has an obvious in-universe, check this out, Stephen King thing going on too, okay? The book's It, okay? It has the entity behind Pennywise clowns. That clown will wake up every 27 years. Okay, so that has some kind of significance too. You know, I did my homework. It feeds on its victims. Then it goes back into hibernation under that, what's the name of the town? Derry. Yeah. Although what happened in the 90s was that they changed it. Somehow Stephen King changed it to 30 years whenever he made the little mini series. I wonder why he did that. But anyway, yeah, so the 27 Club, Pennywise the Clown, It, right? And I've always said Stephen King stuff was like my favorite. I was always tapped into him. But 27 begins to set the stage for everyone, okay? It also is the beginning of your Saturn return, okay? And it's a complete orbit around the sun and exact to the exact point where you were born. It makes a complete circle around, like it's like your birthday, but it's your Saturn return birthday, okay? And it's between the ages, like I've said before, of 27 to 32. It's when we finally make conscious decisions, like to be grown up, right? We're supposed to behave with maturity-ish, right? And you're supposed to discover your purpose in life by like 27. Okay. So what I'm getting from this is this whole community that was playing mind games behind the scene didn't want divine beings to find their life purpose, is where I'm getting with this, right? Significant events are supposed to happen at this age, okay? Like getting married. They didn't want you to get married. They didn't want you to find your life purpose. That's why they started this at 27, okay? So the divine beings I'm talking to could have also had it like a horrible, like the worst possible Saturn return they could have ever had in their whole life out of all beings ever that have been on Earth, okay? Like seriously. They didn't want you to move anywhere. They didn't want you to get married. They didn't want you to find your life purpose. They didn't want you to start your career or in relationships that weren't good for you, okay? They wanted you to stay in the karmic cycles of loops of stuff that's not good for you. But 27 means hope, faith, trust. It's a strong message of love and courage, okay? And it's a message to love and to be loved again. Thought that was, my ears are burning. Okay. Someone's talking about me. The Hermit card. The Hermit card is the Virgo energy. Like I said, it's the search for wisdom through introspection. It encourages self-reflection and the idea that true insight comes from within. If you're single and this card comes out, it means that you might have healed past hurts and you're ready to start again. Okay. Also, Virgo rules the 6th house. So this whole community was playing these mind games with divine beings because they wanted their health not to be good, right? They wanted them to be sick care, not health care or whatever. Anyway, when you're sick, you're forced to be alone and you attend to your own personal needs rather than other people, right? It's often connected to Mercury and Saturn as it speaks of messages from the underworld, loneliness, celibacy, in the darkest of deserts of your soul, right? But little did they know that divine beings, when they put us into that loneliness and isolation, they didn't expect us to grow. Like the rose that grew from concrete, they thought we were just gonna, oh, well, poor pitiful me, this is the way it's gonna be. I'm just gonna curl up in a ball. This is it, it's over. Right? No, they didn't expect us to grow from that. The most important thing about Virgos, okay, yeah, they're very meticulous and they're precise they analyze things, but their super hidden power is their adaptability, and that's what divine beings did. We adapted. Okay. We can adjust. We can stay calm and logical, right? With that earth energy, we can stay grounded. Adaptability makes you resilient, even in the face of challenges, because they kept from 27 to 39, they were throwing stuff constantly. Most people didn't have or don't have as many dark nights of the souls as what divine beings do. But Virgos are capable of finding solutions even in unforeseen situations when no hope is like seen. Cats could be important because cats are clever, alert, self-absorbed, and witty, just like a Virgo. Someone could be goddess of wheat and agriculture. Okay, and I know the fleur-de-lis symbol is a wheat symbol, or some people call it a lily. I could be talking to someone who's a physical empath or a medical intuitive. Okay. That's why this whole thing kind of has a medical thing behind it. Besides just the psychology of it, it kind of has yeah. So I could be talking to a medical intuitive, someone who feels the symptoms of their friends' illnesses, right? Sympathy pains, like when someone's in labor. If someone's having a heart attack down the street, you can actually feel the pains that person is going through, right? Or even like inconsistent energy. Also, this whole community that was playing these mind games on us, the ones that had the most to do with this deception, guess what? Virgo rules. Guess what body parts Virgo rules? Virgo rules your stomach, your abdomen, and digestive system, and your spleen. Okay, so those people, this is how you're going to know that are having those stomach problems and digestive problems and spine problems. Those are the ones that were doing this. Also, Virgos could be very sensitive to food. So at this time, as we're going through all this, be mindful, be very mindful of what you're putting in your body. All right, that was a lot of homework, huh? Woo, I'm out of breath. All right, where to start? Oh, I don't have my bracelet on. All right. What we got here? A tower. Yeah. So the tower is coming for this community. Yeah. Tower is number 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. That's effort. Yeah, we have a new emotional beginning with the Ace of Cups. Right? Cups are about feelings, emotions, your intuition, your creativity, your relationships, your connection with yourself and with others. Oh, shoot. And when we raise our vibration as we're elevating up, we will notice that we don't want to eat all the lower vibration kind of food as much as we did before. Everything kind of falls into place as we're vibrating up higher, and as you're doing your people, places, and things, and cutting your ties from things that aren't for your highest good, you'll notice things just kind of fall into place in certain areas, especially like food and what you watch on TV and what music you listen to and things like that. Yeah, I don't eat out very often. If I do, it's like maybe 2 or 3 times a year. My mom will buy it. Can you tell us about this whole community that's okay? What's coming out here? Yeah, they're heartbroken. 3 of Swords. They're at discord. What's that? Oh, I tried to make a phone call the other day under my Text Now app, and it told me it couldn't dial out because it had a kerfuffle. So I feel like this community is in a kerfuffle, right? They're in discord. They're heartbroken. Let's put it on top of them. They're heartbroken. Oh, wow, y'all. 3 of Swords and a 4 of Swords. Are you serious? Number 34 could be somebody's age. We have been seeing 43 and 34 mirror each other a lot in my readings lately. Okay. So we have a 3 and a 4. Yeah, they're at discord. They're heartbroken because you're healing. You're at peace. 4 of Swords coming out a lot lately. Hey, whoa. These cards just come right on out. Yeah, you're focused on building your finances, being stable, taking control of your life, action leading to material gain, right? You're steady and supportive. You're trustworthy. You're taking control. They don't like this. They're heartbroken because you're taking control of your life in the 3D, because the King of Pentacles is about things grounded in earth sign. It could be earth sign. It doesn't have to be. But we are pulling in strong Virgo. We have a lot of swords. Wow, we have 7 plus 7. Wow. Yeah, we have 14 swords on the board. Yes. Isn't that crazy? They're heartbroken, and we're resting and healing is the same amount of swords. So we're balancing out the deception and the things they were doing behind the scenes. We're resting with the 4 swords here, and they're heartbroken and in kerfuffle mode. Oh, yeah, it's transformation. Death card. Yeah, the old ways are gone. Endings, change. This is letting go and a release. They have no choice but to release. Right? It could be a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But sometimes invokes misunderstanding. So they're having kerfuffles, discord. They're heartbroken. a bunch of misunderstandings in this community going on. I feel like everybody's pointing fingers at everybody. But it's an inevitable change and transformation. It's the shedding the old, embracing the new, and that's why they're having such a hard time, because they can't let go and they can't embrace the change and the new coming in. Divine beings, we're out here. We've already done the inner work. We've already went into ourselves. We're already been out here being alone, right? And we're learning, or already have learned, what no longer serves us, and we're moving forward. And what else came out here? A Two of Cups. Yeah, we're healing, waiting on our Two of Cups to come along. Right? We're coming together. It doesn't always have to be with love. I feel like this is coming together with your soul family. And then and it's going to be made public. Right? And we're lighting each other's candles. Okay? This is the victory card, right? This is celebrations. We're celebrating. We're working on our finances. We're connecting with our soul tribe. And look, Posh Randy, you called it Temperance. Yep. So it could be, okay, so we have Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius energy. But Temperance is about patience, okay? It's about blending different aspects of ourselves together. It's about enlightenment. And enlightenment's not easy, okay? Because it breaks down everything you thought you used to know, and it shows you something new, and you progress forward, right? It's a balance between your head and your heart, your intellect and your emotions. It's finding harmony between stability and change. Right, exactly, Posh Randy. Yeah, she came out. I love how the Temperance card is teaching you how to balance, right? Balance your emotions from like one side of a cup. Don't let it get too full. Don't let it spill, but shifting back and forth your emotions, right? Also, to stay grounded with one foot on the earth and one foot in your emotions, so you can balance back and forth. It's beautiful. Has a lot of blue. I'm seeing a lot of blue, a lot of yellow. Not a whole lot of red, which that's good. But I see a lot of solar plex and throat chakra. Yeah, they didn't want you to heal your inner child, and they wanted you to shut up. They didn't want you to speak about what they did to you. Okay, give us some more, please and thank you. And this investigator doesn't have to be a Virgo. They're just embodying that Virgo energy. But I do feel it's earth sign. Right. What's this? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're watching, you're persevering through. Okay, you learned a new kind of skill. You're learning how to take action in your finances, right? You learned how to heal. You learned how to let go. Be open to new connections with your soulmates, with your soul tribe. Doesn't have to be love. Lighting other people's candles through expressing your own story, balancing and persevering through. Yeah, and it's going really fast because the Eight of Wands. So this is conclusions also. It's fast moving forward. And it's going to be made public very soon. I can feel that. Because the Eight of Wands is going right under the Six of Wands. All right, majors. We have Hermit, Death, and Temperance. Okay, so it's introspection, rebirth, and balancing are the main themes of it. We had 7 of Pentacles. Now here's 8. So yeah, you're mastering yourself. You're mastering some kind of skill that you're good at. Okay. You're establishing yourself. And you have to stay balanced to be able to establish yourself like that. Yeah, and here's the pre-empress. That's the 9. So we had 7, 8, 9. You're moving up slowly. You're not worried. You're fulfilled. And you're enjoying yourself along the way. Here's another 8. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you walked away. That's why you're going to have this victory, and that's why it's coming in fast, because you knew when to walk away. Now they're having no choice but to walk away from what they've done. Yeah, they have to walk away from the past. Oh, look at this, y'all. And it ends with the Knight of Cups in the Master card. This wasn't even supposed to be in there. So that tells me it's a changing of the energy here. Oh, anybody that was wondering, this is the Bill Greer deck. And it's the Morgan Greer. I know it looks a little different. I like it. So it could be a water sign. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or this could be the energy that you're embodying now. Okay. And this is what it is. This is your energy now. The energy that you're transmuting. You're wise, you're tolerant, you're loving, and you're diplomatic now to handle situations responsibly. Yeah. Anytime the Master card's in the middle like that, that tells me that's the end of that energy in the switch. All right. What we got here? What's this? Yeah. Oh, official person. Number 22 could be important. Like I said before, there are 22 major arcana. They're called the trumps. Nobody calls them the trumps anymore. But whenever I first started learning tarot, that's what they were called. 2 plus 2 is 4. So this is the investigator. The official person is very stable. The investigator could be an Aries, because 4 does go to an emperor, which is an Aries, but it could be a father figure. So more than likely they are a father. And I think that's why they're also investigating this like they are, because they're thinking, what if that happened to my child? Yeah. I just got really hot all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, so this community had an expectation of something, and it's not working out like they wanted it to. Number 2 plus 28, 2 plus 8 is 10. It's final. Nines are complete, 10s are finality. So there's like no going back at all. Their expectations completely over. Like this 8 of Cups here, they have to walk away. And the official person is telling them that their expectation isn't going to play out. They should be, Tishan. They should be under investigation. Okay, spirit messages, please and thank you. Let's see what the Kipper says here. Oh, I should have pulled out official person. We'll just remember it. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Yeah, they're in their, the whole community is in their thoughts. And a man is especially in his thoughts about a woman. I'm definitely getting that. Wow, and the initials MC or CM keep popping out at me everywhere. I'm getting a water sign, especially from the artist stuff here. I definitely feel like a water sign is definitely in their thoughts about a divine feminine right now. And they are part of that community that was playing mind games, messing with people's psyche. Yeah. And that's what this war is about, right? We're spiritual beings in a physical body here in the 3D, but the war isn't really spiritual, okay? The war is psychological. It's all about our head and how they can get into our minds and manipulate us, and emotional. It's emotional because they want us to be able to take ourselves out without getting their hands dirty. So they do all this stuff behind the scenes to mentally mess with us so much that it makes us sick. And that's why Virgo also, the Hermit card in Virgo also affects the health. Okay. Oh, also, I meant to say, well, I thought that was what is that? I thought it was skateboarding, but it looks like he's like sand dune, riding sand. That's weird. What kind of sport is that? That could be important. I was going to say they could be somebody in this community could be a skateboarder, but that's like sand dune riding or something. I don't know. I should have looked that up too. All right. What else we got? All right. So someone's in their thoughts. This whole community, they're trying to think of ways that they can get out of the kerfuffle they're in. It's got really hot all of a sudden. It is the middle of the day. And I only got the fan on. So. What else we got here? Anything else in the Kipper? We know they're in their thoughts. Yeah, they're in despair. No one will hire them. I feel like they got fired from their jobs. Something could have happened with their dog. People are watching them through the windows. They're casted out. Nobody wants to associate with them. Even the people that were in the community with them, helping them, don't even want anything to do with them. Yeah, definitely. They're in their thoughts. They're in despair. Right. Exactly, Tishan. Whoa. Yeah, so divine beings, we have great fortune in our forecast. And the thief is going to be coming to light. We're going to see exactly who it was. Each one of us divine beings, our stories are going to play out, and we're going to start getting our answers to exactly who, what, when, where they were doing these things to us. We're going to start piecing together more pieces of our story. Things that we didn't know are going to start coming out. We're going to get the answers we didn't have before. And we have some great fortune coming. Fortune isn't always about wealth, okay? It's like abundance. It could be that you have a clear mind. Your conscience isn't ate up, right? You're able to have an open heart, right? It's about your mind and your heart. Like I said, the war is psychological and emotional. Okay, anything else? They're in their thoughts, and it's falling right about your great fortune. That's all they can think about. They're not even, if they would stop worrying about the divine beings and worry about themselves, they wouldn't be so caught up stealing stuff from people and in despair so much. Because the great fortune is falling right under the thoughts. That's all they can think about. Even with all this despair going on around them, all they can really think about is that divine beings are going to get something they're not. Wow, that's sad. Hey, any other Kipper want to come out? Hope everyone's having a good Friday. These messages can resonate anytime, though, okay? And not all these messages are going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Lovers. Yeah, so your ex-lovers is falling right under despair. Your exes that you walked away from, that you told hit the road, they're all in despair. And courtship and expectation is right under thief. So they were expecting to steal divine beings' partners. Is what I'm getting from that. Wow. That's shitty. They didn't want the divine beings uniting together. Because they know when it does, that means it's a whole new paradigm. And they can't stir the pot all over the world everywhere with their low vibrations. They're going to be sent to purgatory or the underworld, wherever they came from, wherever their destiny really truly is. It's like they're on that in-between time here on Earth when they're supposed to already be gone. And this King of Pentacles keeps popping up right here. Look at that. Thief, King of Pentacles. Y'all check that out. Wow, I got chill bumps too. And 2 + 4 is 6. 6 is finding resolutions. So I don't know if that means that this Earth sign is finding resolutions for these thieves, for us, for the thievery, for the deception they did. I feel like he is, or she is. Yeah, they need to work on themselves, but you know, the sad part is they're probably not going to, because all they can think about is what we're getting, and they're not. Yeah, they're triggered. They're definitely triggered. And then something fell over here. Energy vampire. And yeah, and they've been doing this really since you were a teenager. They had to groom you up a certain way to make your mindset and your heart feel a certain way. So by the time you did get to this age 27, you don't find your marriage partner. You don't figure out your life path. You don't move abroad anywhere. You just stay stuck where you're at so that their games and their old paradigm of programming can work. This is way bigger than just looking for your twin flame. I'm sorry, it really is. It's way bigger than having a spouse. This is about breaking the whole matrix, y'all. Yeah. But energy vampires are triggered. Very much triggered. They're in their thoughts. They're in despair. They had expectations. A dirty doctor was involved. Why did I just get the feeling that someone was switched at birth? Wow, I have chill bumps everywhere. Mary bumps everywhere. Someone was definitely switched at birth. They're going to find out that. Oh, my cards didn't want to shuffle. Come on, get it together. Okay. Where are these two? They're triggered. Yeah, you seen that? What's this? Dirty doctor. That's weird. Triggered, dirty doctor. Exact same cards. All right. All right. You're an old soul. You've been here so long, and now you know who you are. That there's no fight. They've met their match. Energy vampires, when an old soul knows who they are, energy vampires no match. A flim flam man. It's an old school con artist. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that movie. Could be an older man. And in the movie, it was an older white man that took in a younger white man and taught him the ways of being like a small town con artist. like doing sleight of hand kind of things. I know, like in New Orleans, they would have the card set up here, and they'd be like, pick the queen, that kind of a thing. Spirit messages. What's this? A hairdresser, shaving a haircut, 10 cents. That could be important. A barbershop, a hairdresser. You know, hairdressers and barbers, they know all the tea and gossip on everybody all the time. Okay, this might be how the whole community goes down. The investigator might go and talk to somebody at the barbershop, might go to the beauty salon, and someone just spills the tea or don't even realize what they're doing because they're so caught up in despair and expectations and thoughts, right? Shave and a haircut. Okay. A follower. See what we got with follower. A follower survived. Okay, so somebody in this community that was following orders, they seen that you survived. They seen that you healed. You made it through something, divine beings, chosen ones. You survived something you were not supposed to. I feel like more than one time. A follower these followers in this community are watching, and they've seen the whole thing. They were the ones that were taking part in it, doing it beforehand. These followers know you survived, divine beings. I feel like they're obsessed with us now. Yeah, they're hooked. It's crazy how your biggest haters end up being like your biggest fans in life. They won't tell you that. If I don't like somebody, I'm not going to watch them. Couch potato. Yeah, they don't want to put the work in. These followers in this community, they still want to just go with the flow of things, of the status quo, of the way things always have been. They don't want to put in the work. And there's nothing wrong with them physically. And I'm saying that from a place where I had something wrong with me physically. I couldn't walk. And then after the fact, when I did heal enough the way I could walk with the cane, I still had a little bit of this inside of me. But that was the old programming, okay? It was the old way they got into my psyche and into my heart. But guess what, y'all? To this day, I don't have to walk with the cane no more. These people have nothing physically wrong with them, but they still don't want to put any work in. They don't want to have a purpose. They want to leave Earth, okay? Their soul leave Earth, and God or whoever on the other side ask them, oh, how was Earth? What'd you do? Oh, nothing. I didn't do anything. I didn't grow. I didn't learn. I didn't help anyone. I just was there. I just watched TV, and I ate. I made a baby. You know, like, no. Yeah, clowns. We were just talking about Pennywise. That's funny, too. They all float down here. Yeah, they're not floating down there. They're drowning. We're floating up here. That's so funny. He says they all float down here. And you don't float when you're down there in the sewer. Wow. I might do a whole nother video on that. All right. Pennywise. They all float down here. Yeah, they're all drowning in despair and in their thoughts about what they stole behind the scenes. Drunk. Yeah, they're drinking too much. I feel like they're doing way hard drugs, not just weed. They're drinking couch potatoes. I mean, that's the old paradigm too. You know, my family, we were originated from France. I was born in New Orleans, okay? New Orleans, think about it. My whole family, they have like a whole case of beer, and that's for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Right. But my mom isn't like that. And my stepdad's not like that. So I wasn't like that. Yeah, I smoked weed almost my whole life until recently. I'm over a year sober now, not of anything. But yeah, that's the old programming, the old paradigm of stuff. I never in a million years thought, I said I would always smoke weed to the day I died. Right? Don't ever say never, y'all. I even had a nickname, Rosebud. Yes, indeed. What was that? So I'm trying to flip over and with that. You've changed. Exactly. You've changed, collective, so they can't do these energy vampire tactics that they had before. And these followers, they're going to come out and they're going to tell us, wow, you survived, okay? Because you changed. That's why. And you stuck to it. Consistency. You did, Posh Lady? That's good. Yeah, you healed your inner child wounds. That's how you change. You went into that introspection, right? Celibacy, analyzing yourself away. And most of these energy vampires, they're narcissistic personalities, okay? I'm not a medical, mental, or legal professional. Please seek the proper support and authorities. Anyway, I don't know why I had to say that, but you went into yourself, okay, and not being around all those other kind of energies and absorbing them. Now you can have an objective view because you're not subjective to their energy tactics, right? You can have an objective view and see the difference of things. You can analyze it better, what was really going on. Okay, spirit messages. I might go live again tonight, y'all. I haven't made up my mind yet. What is this? Thought they got away with it. Right. Yeah, and they were making money off of us. That's another reason why they don't want it to end. That's another reason why they're all in their thoughts trying to figure out how to still have this cycle go and continue. That's why they're in despair, because they're not making money anymore. They were making money off of us. They thought they got away with it. They don't know how to meditate. They don't know how to go within. They don't know how to follow their intuition or listen to messages. Because this is how you listen to messages from the other side, from spirit, from God. Be still. You have to be still and be quiet and listen. That's what meditation is all about. They can't do that. And they've done this for so long, and it's been so generational that their father's father and their father's father have always done this stuff, that they don't know how to make money any other way, because they don't take the time to go inside and realize why they do the things they do. It's all psychological and emotional. Right. No rest for the wicked. That's right. Yep. Endless despair. Constant loops of thoughts of despair. Yeah, they're very toxic. They could be going to prison for extortion. You're a free spirit, and you're finding your soul family. That's beautiful. Yeah, extortion's like making people do things they don't want to do, right? I believe so. Yeah, I just heard crimes against humanity. RICO crimes. I think RICO crimes that covers extortion. So it's like an enterprise, like a big, huge mafia of things. It's government too. I gotta watch what I say though, y'all. Yeah, Elohim. So it's the different lights of Elohim, okay? Someone might need to meditate with the blue Michael flame. Someone might need to meditate with the violet Saint Germain flame. Look into it. Yeah, a thief thinks they're unblocked, but they're still blocked. That's second time thieves, well, third time, because I consider this card a thief card too. So that's third time thief cards came out. Wow. They're having an ego death. They're blocked, having an ego death. And you're enhancing your psychic gifts. Beautiful. Yeah. As you're going to know also, divine beings, as your stuff increases, you'll know it's an exchange of energy. They've been energy harvesting off of us for so long that if you see a shift in your own personal gifts, that means that energy, that power is coming back to you. So it has to come from somewhere. So it's coming from the people that did this to us. That's why we'll see them going down, 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 and we'll just start going up. But the difference between us and them is we're not going to be happy to see them go down, really. We're really not, because we're star seeds. We're earth angels. We don't really want harm to other people. That's the difference between us and them. Hey, Rebecca. What's this? Coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, all the good information. For us, it's going to be good. For them, it's not going to be good. Uncovering all the stuff that they've done behind the scenes. Dark arts. Yeah, anytime I see wood, I think of dark arts. Only because of those people in my life that said I was running through the woods naked, insinuating I was doing witchcraft in the woods. Which that was a whole tactic me and my mom figured out deductively. That was a whole tactic of them trying to say I was mentally unstable. 2 different circles of people, 2 different exes. Later on, one of the exes, I found out he went to prison for 7 years for indecent exposure to a child. Yeah, I never even realized it the whole time I was with him. And he's one of the main reasons, I can't even talk, they don't want me saying it. He's one of the main reasons why I couldn't walk, from the bottom spine injury that I had. Yep. Yeah. My spirit guides told me about a month ago, at the beginning of the year, that I had to slowly start putting my story out more. My story is so wow. Like, it's going to be one of the biggest Hallmark Lifetime movies ever. It's so crazy. It sounds like it's made up. But it's a lot of information to put in. So I have to slowly start putting it out. What's this? Drug abuse. Yeah, they had me addicted to drugs, which I don't like pointing the fingers and say, you did this to me or you did that to me. That's not it. They helped and are accountable for my mental instability and my emotional instability that led to drug abuse. There we go. Yeah, I remember us having a conversation on that, Rebecca. Yep. That we both need to tell our story more. About the same time we got that. I got chill bumps everywhere saying that. Rebecca, I know you're like 20-something years sober, right? You got me beat. Yeah, they were trying to slow us all down. Like I said on this number 27 here, by the time of your Saturn, I'm about to say solar, by the time of your Saturn return, they didn't want you to get married. They didn't want you to move from where you're at, or let alone the state, let alone the country. They didn't want you to find your life purpose, and they didn't want you to let go of relationships that weren't for your highest good. They wanted you to stay stagnant like them, in despair, and stealing things from each other, and thinking of ways to get other people's money and fortunes. It's just an endless cycle. But you have no fear. 28 years, Rebecca? Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, Old Soul came out twice. So divine beings, of course it makes sense that we're old souls. Dreams, okay, you could be getting messages more in your dreams. Drink your water. I've noticed when I drink more water, I heard a confirmation on my phone in the room. When I personally drink more water, I can remember my dreams better. Again, okay, so something's going to come in your, okay, something from the spirit world, God, okay, from the other side, your guides, your guardian angels, they have already tried to show you something in your dreams, and they're going to do it again, okay? So drink your water and try to remember your dreams. Ask your guides before you go to sleep to help you to remember, okay? And something about a car salesman. Okay, going back to this, as I've said before, the Illuminati calls our bodies, our vessels, cars. So what I'm getting from this is like a handler, okay? They were acting like they were car salesmen. So they were body salesmen, divine being salesmen. We're not something to possess. We're not something to trade, okay? We're not used cars, let alone new cars. We're not new cars or used cars. And car salesmen also, they're liars usually, okay? I don't want to say, don't come at me in the comments, okay, if somebody sells cars. But the old school cliche thoughts of a car salesman is that they're deceptive. Going back to this, right? So they're sneaky doing stuff behind the scenes, trading and bartering us divine beings. Wow. I just got really hot saying that. I think I'm going to close it out. Let's do some letters. Woo, it's super hot in here now. I'm kind of wishing I would have turned the air on. Q could be important. This always reminds me of Star Trek, too. Remember Q would come in? Was it Star Trek Enterprise? Q would be the one that's ascended really high, and he could always just pop in, whatever, and tell them different things about things that are going on and that have went on in the past, present, and future. Right. That's your last name? Shut up. Get out of here. You got me doing the funny laugh, the crazy laugh. Stop it. Oh, y'all, I just got a notification about a shooting and someone's in custody. For my local police just did that. So that could be relevant too. Oh, wow. Let me read what it says. I'm going to read it. Wow. Because anything that happens during a reading is not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. It says, the suspect fired multiple rounds from a dark-colored SUV. A residence and 2 vehicles were struck by bullets. No one was injured. The detectives executed search warrants and obtained the valuable evidence leading to the suspect's identity and arrest. All right, they got, yeah. And it's an obstruction of justice, a violation of protective orders, criminal damage to property, a felon in charge in possession of a firearm, and an illegal discharge on a roadway. Could be relevant. Wow. That's weird that it came up like that right before I was about to close it out, too. Yeah, that was weird. Because usually the police only send out, my local police only send out those notifications if it's something like really, really important. Like bad weather, stuff like that. Okay, letters to close out this message. Please and thank you. Okay. Whoa. E. D. Q again. A. DEA. Look at this. The DEA's on it. Okay, so that's one branch of investigators. Somebody's name could be Dean. N. W. C. F. G. Yeah, it was someone known that got busted because they shot a gun, and they were a convicted felon with a gun, and they were violating a protective restraining order. Yeah. H. Heather. 2 C's. CC could be important. Delilah. That's a name I don't hear very much. Casey. Tyler. Timmy again. M. Matthew. MM. MM and FF kept coming out too. The CM follows me everywhere lately. MC or CM. Was it Breaking Bad? Was his name Dean? Yeah, the brother. I don't remember if his name was Dean. I remember it was Walter or Jesse. That's about the only thing I remember from it. We did see drug abuse over here. Any other letters want to come out? Okay, I guess not. All right, we have MM, QNG, DEAH, WCCF. Okay. Don't worry about it, collective. We are free spirits now, okay? We are not in this bondage. They have to reap what they sowed. Let them be in despair and in their thoughts about things, okay? This number 27, remember, it plays out. Things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. But be ready and be open to love and to be loved again. I hope this helps. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe, or comment. And I want to thank everybody who subscribes to my channel from the bottom of my little heart chakra. Namaste, Ashe.